Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna get into it and just kind of wing this thing because there's just so much to say, and I don't know that I could even organize everything I wanted to say if I tried, but I've hit rock bottom. I'll start from the beginning. About when I was 18, I'm 38 now. When I was 16, 18, I started drinking with friends. I had a band at the time. I played drums. I was in a band, and drinking looked cool. We would always go to the building where all the older bands would practice, and of course they'd be practicing on weeknights, and they'd be drinking, and a lot of times they would provide us with alcohol. So 16, 18, I was getting drunk, walking home, and throwing up on the way home, going home way later than I should have. That continued through my 20s, all throughout my 20s. I played in more bands. Bands got more serious. I was touring. So I was drinking even way more. Drugs came into play down the line. So I was just drinking a lot. It got to the point where I needed to drink to have fun. Things just weren't fun like they were before. And if I was going to social events, like with family or anything like that, and I didn't think I was going to be able to drink, it was terrible. I got anxiety about not being able to drink. I'm talking, I was drinking every day, a 1.75 liter bottle of vodka a night. I could pretty much finish that off if I wanted to. So I needed it. I became dependent on it. It was just what I did all the time. I started, it started changing the way that I thought, the way that I would think about things, the way that I would react to things. I found myself constantly making an ass of myself when I was out with other people, whether it was getting into a fight, basically saying very, very mean and rude and inappropriate things to people. I found myself randomly messaging people online to pick fights or to flirt inappropriately. I lost a lot of friends. My family was included, but I was, being rude to family, and my family started to not be very happy with me, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people in my family, even though they don't say it, in my extended family and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if they, just really don't want anything to do with me. So how I've met rock bottom here is, so I've been drinking up until about 15 days ago. I am happy to say that I'm 15 days right now with no booze. And it's so weird it's been 15 days, and I never really, when I was drinking, I never really understood how just tired and destroyed my body was until like these 15 days where I stopped. And like I'm sleeping so well, but like I'm waking up and I can just tell that my body is, in my brain is like waking up, and it's just like, what the hell has been going on for friggin' 20 years, 18 years. Like it's waking up after an 18-year sleep, and it doesn't know what to do. But so I've hit rock bottom here, and I've had enough. I need to stop. I'm ruining relationships, making really, really bad decisions, wasting money, spending money on things that I shouldn't. I drink, I buy all kinds of alcohol, and then I end up binge eating, and end up buying all kinds of gross food. And then I feel even worse. But so in the middle of buying a house, I just started going to school for a degree. And things aren't that great at work. I found myself being short with people at work when I really shouldn't have. Just alcohol was really, really making everything a million times worse than it would be if I had been clear-minded and, was able to just take care of these things rather than just turning the brain off for a night at a time drinking, and then, waking up the next day with the same problems that I had prior, and then more piled on top of it, and the stress was just getting higher and higher. Anyway, I was engaged, and everything was great. We were together for 2 years, and just more recently with everything that was going on, I was drinking, and it got to the point where, drinking didn't make me feel better anymore. Like most people, when they have a drink, they feel great for a little bit. And then, after that, they try to chase that good feeling, and they just can't get it back. For me, having that first drink no longer gave me that good feeling. Like I was just always in a state of being upset, almost depressed, just in a really bad mood. And it got to the point where when I had that first drink, it just made things worse. I would be cranky. I would say things that I shouldn't have said. I would be rude, hurtful. So, long story short, I'm a single dad. My kids live with me full time. They don't live with their mother. My fiancée is amazing. I still love her so very much. I am in love with her. But she was so helpful. She was so helpful with the kids, to where I was working weekdays, and she would help to get them on and off she would get them on and off the bus in the morning. And then during the weekend, she worked a part-time job, and of course I would be with the kids during the weekend. Of course I see the kids during the week too after I got out of work, but as far as getting them off to school and getting them home from school, she helped so much. She would help cook for them. She would, have them take baths. She would do their laundry. She was so amazing. And just this alcohol got me into such a deep depression, and I don't even understand why I kept drinking it. It was stupid. I knew what it was doing to me, but that physical addiction, or the habit that I had, it's just, I kept going back for it more and more. So anyway, I said a lot of mean things, a lot of rude things, and you know, I had it so good, and now my fiance of 2 years that I am still so in love with is gone. And now, and it's my own fault, but I'm forced, like I need to figure out taking care of the kids, getting them on and off the bus in the morning, going to school, and being able to work enough that I can afford this house that I'm about to buy. The plus side is that my fiance, or my ex-fiance at this point, she has told me that she is still very in love with me. She still loves me, and that she just needs time and space. And, you know, just coming off of alcohol after being a very, very heavy drinker over 2 years, this is a hard pill to swallow. And, you know, typically in the past, if I was faced with something of this magnitude, I'd be right back on the bottle. But I know for a fact that if there is any chance of us being together, alcohol has got to go. I need to be my normal self. It's got to go. And, you know, I'm 38 now. I also know that for my health, it needs to go. You know, I was not getting real sleep at all. Drinking every day, I was passing out, but I was not getting that REM sleep. So I've made a commitment to myself, to my kids, to the love of my life, and really just to the world, that I am done drinking. I'm done. I'm ready to live life. I'm now 15 days, no alcohol, and I'm setting a benchmark right now. I'm gonna get to a year. And I know that I'm gonna go beyond that, but right now, I want to get to a year. The reason why I'm making this video right now is, well, there's a couple reasons. One, I need to make money for my house, for my kids. Like, I'm making money now, but with being in school and not being able to be at work full time, I need to do something. I need to have side hustles that is going to help to make some extra money, so that I can afford my mortgage, so I can help help my kids with clothes, take care of my kids with clothes and food. And again, I'm gonna be able to do all that, but it's gonna be extremely tight. So that is one reason why I'm doing this. But equally as important, I've been struggling with this for so long, and I know there are other people out there, lots of other people out there, who are just like me, who know all the negative effects that drinking is having on them, the negative effects it's having on their life, but they just can't seem to face reality like I couldn't, and realize that it's really not enhancing their life anymore. It's destroying it. It's destroying it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna document from here on out my journey, if you will, of sobriety. It's been 15 days now, and God, I can't even tell you how many times I thought about having a drink. But it's been 15 days. I am not gonna drink. I've made plans to start eating better, making sure I get my sleep, It's got to stop. This is my rock bottom. I've lost the love of my life. I don't have nearly as good a relationship with my kids as I should have, and I'm done. I'm ready to live life. I'm hoping that you guys will subscribe to this channel to keep in touch and, you know, see what's going on and see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get into like diet and, you know, stuff like that. Just things I'm gonna be doing to enhance my life and you know, keep my mind off the alcohol. So I hope you guys will like this video, subscribe, and also, if you could, I want to be here for you guys too, to share stories, to offer any insight I can. So down below in the comments, leave a comment about what you have going on. You know, how long had you been drinking? Have you been drinking? What is your goal as far as stopping? What are things that you have done to help to keep your mind off of it? Just anything like that. Just comment anything. And I will be back probably within, you know, 5 days or so. I'm going to talk about what food that I'm eating and just go over changes that I notice over the next week or so. You know, when I go from 15 days to over 20 days. The mental clarity is coming back, by the way. It still seems like I'm kind of like a hollow shell right now. And those of you who drink and then stop drinking, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, thank you for turning to the Enough is Too Much channel. Please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, and let's do this together.